like talking to her. I'm just going because.
Rebecca is okay. All right. Good. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, good morning, and good morning to everyone who is watching online as well. So it's a beautiful morning, and I feel the fall weather coming. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly, but it's beautiful. So welcome, Nasli and Mosin. So it is the second time for you, Nasli, and the first time. Second time for you too. So you at the last lesson, did you get some of the basic?
It was my first time. She knew I was very skeptical. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll try it. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yes.
My takeaway was to try to control my reactions to things. And I'm working on it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we teach here is a very basic technique of mindfulness meditation, and it is the breaths that are our tool. So mindfulness meditation is a practice of bringing the attention to our awareness, so that we can be more aware of ourself, our senses, and then we can be more aware of our surrounding, our environment. And then since we practice and recognize how our awareness is about ourselves, we can actually change the way we think or we react to the things around us. So it is not a religious practice like so a lot of people out there think. It has been studied in more than 4,000 clinical research studies to look at all aspects of health, mental health and physical health. And it brings a lot of benefits to everyone who practices it, not just the sick. It's for the healthy as well, because when you practice this mindfulness meditation every day, it will bring a lot of benefits that have been proven by research, right? So it will improve your sleep quality, it will improve your memory, it will improve your energy. For people who have inflammatory diseases, it will bring down the inflammation over time. People with chronic pain, it will bring down the pain level over time. It actually influences your gene expression in a good way, and it slows down the degeneration of your genes. So physically your body will be younger than your chronological age if you practice it every single day. So and it promotes well-being, good mood, contentment as well, right? Yeah, contentment with what's going on in our life. So we use a few concepts that help people to change the way they think or act. I think one of my favorite concept to think about is the impermanence concept. Impermanence, because if good things go away from your life, you'll think, okay, nothing is permanent, it's time for it to go. So you accept it. And the same with bad things. If bad things happen in your life, you will look at it and say, okay, this is life and nothing is permanent, so this thing will go away, so why worry? So yeah. So and then we use the breath, and again, this is based on scientific research too. And there's a book focused on the breath that we can all read, and I've mentioned that in the previous sessions that if you get the book with, titled Breathe, by James Nestor. In that book, he would list lots of studies that show how the way you breathe is going to affect your life. So if you breathe deep and slow, it's going to improve your longevity. And if you breathe fast and shallow, it's going to shorten your life. If you breathe through your nose, it's better than breathe through your mouth. So the technique that we breathe is very important. And every day we go about doing our things, not realizing that we are breathing. Yeah. So we just breathe because it's an automatic thing, and we just do it. It's just like our mind will think. We can't really stop it. It's the job of the mind is to think, and the job of the heart is to contract and relax, to beat. So, but when we bring our awareness to all of those senses, we can start to appreciate and enjoy what we feel, and also we can change the way we perceive things as well. Okay, so the way we breathe, it has to be like so we use our breath as a tool, and I'm going through the basic because Leslie and Mosin are here, and so so when you breathe, you breathe deep and slow. So some people can breathe and try to expand their chest very fast, like that's not good. Okay, so it has to be slow. And you can actually feel your chest rise to the full, and then you let go. When you let go, you go very slow. So if your exhalation is longer than inhalation, is better. Okay, that is one of the techniques that can be used to kind of calm down anxiety and depressive moods, and because it calms people down. But there is science to that, because we have two nervous systems in the autonomic nervous system. So one is the sympathetic and one is the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is the one that initiates the fight or flight reaction, fear and I don't know, anxiety and that kind of thing. Adrenaline will rush in, yeah. Whereas the parasympathetic nervous system is the one that will calm you down, yeah. And so the way you breathe, if you breathe shallow and fast, it will activate the sympathetic nervous system. But if you breathe slow and deep, it will activate the parasympathetic nervous system. And the more practice you put in, the more benefits you will get. It's just, and it's like exponentially like this. So if the more number of hours you put into practice, the less active that brain center that is responsible for anxiety and fear, and then the centers that are responsible for memory and happiness and things like that, the activities will be up. And so we can do just before you practice, I want you to know that this breathing technique can be done anywhere, right? So that's why you don't have to sit in a quiet place to meditate. You can meditate standing, sitting, laying, and walking, as long as you focus and bring your attention to your senses, to your breath, and to what you're doing at the moment. So it's living in the present moment. We don't want to think about the past, and we don't want to worry about the future. So we want to live in the present moment so we can enjoy it to the full. Okay, so with that, maybe we'll just try and practice some of the sitting meditation for now, and then we'll do some walking and standing. Okay, so just make sure that your body feels very comfortable and relaxed, and whichever position that you feel comfortable in, that's fine. You don't have to sit cross-legged or anything. So if you don't feel comfortable like this, you can always stretch out like this. And for the elderly who cannot sit very long, they can sit on the chair or on the bed. So, okay, so let's get ourselves comfortable. And I like to meditate with my eyes closed. But some of my patients actually told me that they cannot do that. They prefer to open their eyes and focus on something, and that's okay too. So, so we sit comfortable like this, and then we close our eyes, and then we start to take a deep breath in, and then slowly breathing out. Deep breath in and slowly breathing out. So breathing in, we know we are breathing in. And breathing out, we know we are breathing out. So let's practice a few deep breathing in and out on your own. So breathing in, we know we are breathing in. Breathing out, we know we're breathing out. And then as you breathe in and out, bring your awareness to your forehead and relax your forehead muscle. Breathing in, we know we are breathing in. Breathing out, we know we are breathing out. We are aware of our breathing. And now bring your attention to your facial muscles. See if they are relaxed or tense. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now bring your attention to your neck and shoulders. Relax your shoulders if they're tense. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now bring your attention to your back posture. Is your back stooped over or is it straight? Does it feel comfortable? Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now bring your attention to your hips and thighs. Are your thigh muscles relaxed? Deep breathing in, slowly breathing out. Bring your attention to your knees. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. I am aware of my breathing. Now bring the attention to how your whole body feels, how your buttock touches the ground or the seat. Do you feel relaxed or do you feel tense? If your mind wanders, that's okay. You are at least aware that your mind is wandering. If your mind wanders, you tell yourself to return to your breath. Return to ourselves. Return to our breaths. I am aware of living in this present moment. As I take a deep breath in, I feel grateful for this breath. As I take this deep breath in, I know I'm taking in oxygen to nourish my body. As I exhale slowly, I know I'm getting rid of all the toxins from my body. And now we take a few more deep breaths in and out. Then we will come back to the present moment and tune into this room. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now I invite you to come back to the room. Bring your attention to your fingers, your toes, your posture, and slowly open your eyes. Okay, so that ends our sitting meditation. So after you sit for a while, you may feel stiff. So with practice, you'll find that as you get better and better, and when you sit down and you meditate, you can meditate for half an hour or an hour, and you don't feel anything because you're, focusing on your breath. But when you come back into your room, you start to feel your toes tingle or knees stiff or whatever. So we can do a few massage like self-care. So we can do this. So rub your palms together. Warm up the palms, and then you put your palms on your eyes and then just massage your eyes. Okay. And then do this a few times. And then we can start massaging our forehead. So right here, you can feel there's a pressure point there, right in between your eyes. So you can massage that tender point. Okay. And then you massage upwards and outwards down to the temple, and then you massage the pressure point on the temples as well. So go up and out and down. And up and down and out to the temple, and massage that tender point. Okay. And then You can massage your facial muscles, and you do that upwards, okay? So from the neck up like this. You do that a few times. Then you massage your ears, okay? Just massage your ears. Yeah, it feels good. Massaging your ears. And behind your ears there are two pressure points right on the mastoid, the bony part. You can massage that as well. Okay. Back. Okay, and now I'm going to massage this scalp like this. So you just massage from the front down to the back, down to your neck. So just use your fingertips and just massage your scalp and back. So you can do that a few times. So this is part of self-care too that we forget to do. This is the time we give to ourselves. Okay, and then you can do the neck muscle. So you can do one side and then the other side. Okay, and then now we massage the trapezius muscle right here. We have the pressure point, tender point right here. You can feel it yourself. So you can just massage out that tender point. I like to do this too, and that will loosen out the muscle. Okay, and then you do that to the other side. And then we're going to massage our arms. So from the shoulder down to one side of the forearm, and then down to the thumb and the fingers. And then, massage your fingertips. Oftentimes we forget about these fingers. And then we massage up the other side of the arm like that, the inner side, and go down to the chest. Okay. And we do the same on the other side. Massage down. And then we go up the other side of the arm to the chest. And now in our hands, we have these two pressure points that if you massage that, it will be very good for your health, right? So just massage that tender point between the thumb and the index finger, like 10 or 15 times. And then you can just exercise your fingers from it. Okay? Now we're going to massage our trunk, our body. So we'll go down the back, massage the lower back like this a few times. And then you can massage the front down to the abdomen. And then we'll go down around the hips. So, and as we go down the legs, if you prefer to do one leg at a time, you can do the thighs. But I can do both at a time like this, massage on the outer side of the thighs and then the inner side, and you can just rub your quadricep muscle and hamstring muscle as well. So like that. And then as we go down to the knees, we go down to the ankles. Yeah. And then I would put the foot on top like this if you can. And then we can massage the bottom of the foot. So there are pressure points on the bottom of the foot that if you put pressure on and massage them, they're very good for your health as well. Huh?
Your back's hurting real bad, rub the bottoms of your feet. Take your knuckles, because there's all kinds of pressure points down here. Once you hit it, I have a family member that goes to Thai massage. She does the bottoms of the feet with her knuckles, hits all these points, spots that normally hurt on me. After I do this now, they're not there.
How about plantar fasciitis?
Yeah.
And you can, yeah. So it's called reflexology. So they can do a lot of healing with, the pressure point. So you can put your fingers in between your toes like this, right? And then like this. And then you can just move your ankles back and forth like that. Yeah. Okay. Good. And then we'll switch leg and we do the other foot. But because I'm teaching, so we, as we do this, when we get very good at meditation, we do it with the breath work. Have you noticed that we've been busy, trying to massage, and then our breaths become shallow and not deep. Right. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Because I do that as I drive too. When I drive to work or from work, I do it as I drive.
I need to work on that because I'm constantly out of my way.
I don't know why she's in such a hurry.
No, I am too, okay?
So the Josh Mara talked about traffic light meditation.
She did. And I keep that in my mind. I'm trying.
Yeah, I think sometimes this teaches us to slow down and enjoy life. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to stand up and we'll do some walking meditation now. Okay. Huh? Do you want to lay down? Okay. He moved it.
I'm going for the couch over
Yeah. Do you prefer to do laying down meditation? We can do that.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Because both my knees are artificial.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
titanium knees.
Well, next time we'll put a chair for you to sit. Yes. Yeah. So now we have yoga mat, so you can get the yoga mat out and then just lay on the yoga mat. Yeah. Would you like? And you have this one is thicker, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to change it.
No, I mean we are flexible. This is what we call enjoying life and not being rigid, right? Yeah. I don't know whose this is, but it's beautiful. Yeah.
So straight side down or
Huh?
which side down?
This one is this side up. This side is up, I think, because it's got the, yeah. So, yeah. So you can, I guess, can you lay down flat?
Yeah, he can.
Do you need a pillow? Or?
If I could.
Let me just
If you
see.
have one, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, I think we have pillows. Yeah. Do you use that one? I can go.
Sitting on it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get the pillow. Yeah. We got pillows for you.
Thank you very much.
I've got one.
You got one? I'll leave these here in case anybody needs. Yeah. Okay. So this is what we call lay-in meditation. And again, you assume a comfortable position, check your shoulders and hips and back position. So if your back doesn't feel comfortable laying flat like this with your legs straight, you can also bend it. Okay, so there's no rules to this. It's as long as you feel comfortable. So when I do the laying meditation, I like to do the body scan meditation, but I did a little bit of it when we did the sitting meditation. Okay. So we just close our eyes and start focusing first on our breath again, and take deep breath in and slowly breathing out. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Just focus your mind on your breath. Now imagine that you are somewhere, your favorite location. It could be a beach. It could be a forest. It could be your own home. And as you take deep breaths in and out, you try to imagine what it's like to be there. I like to imagine being on the beach because I don't get to go to the beach very often. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Now imagine that there is a fountain of light coming down from above. It could be a golden light, it could be blue light, whichever your favorite color is. And with deep breathing in and out, imagine that you are taking in the energy from this light source. It may feel like you are standing under a waterfall of light. Deep breathing in, slowly breathing out. Now imagine that you feel the heat, the warmth from this light source. Imagine that it is slowly penetrating your body from the crown of your head, down your face, down your neck, spread over your shoulders, as you take deep breaths in and out. This waterfall of light is slowly spreading down your body. It's slowly going down to your elbows, your wrists, your fingers, and as we take in the energy by our deep breathing, we feel the warmth and the heat going down our body, down our chest, down to the abdomen. And we are totally relaxed in this light. Deep breathing in. I know I'm breathing in. Slowly breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. This warm energy light source is slowly penetrating my hips, my thighs, my knees, my calves, down to my ankles, return to ourselves. Return to our breaths. Return to this present moment. This present moment is to be enjoyed fully. We enjoy the air that we breathe in. We enjoy the air flowing past our body. We enjoy being here amongst friends. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Return to yourselves. Return to your breaths. Return to this present moment. Bring your awareness to where you are. Start to bring your awareness back to your body, and slowly bring your attention to your toes, your fingers, and I invite you to slowly open your eyes. Get back into the room. And then you can move your legs, move your arms, and just relax and come back into this present moment with your breaths. And then if we can get yourself back up into the sitting position. So I usually turn my body to the side and then put the upper arm out to the floor to support, and then push ourselves up. That way it's not so hard on your back. Did anyone fall asleep? That's good. So that's good, because meditation is about being awake, right?
Do you breathe through your chest, or do you breathe through your belly? Like expand here? No, I know. But I mean, do you expand the chest, or do you expand the belly?
Yeah.
Because that's where I get confused.
Both. But I think the belly breathing is hard to do first for most people.
That's easier for me.
Yeah.
Than
So
this one.
yeah. So belly breathing is more effective. Yeah. But for most people, chest is easier, because I don't. Yeah. But right.
It's like I lose my focus when I focus on bringing. That's a lot smoother if I just do
Yeah.
belly.
Yeah.
Belly.
Belly
Babies breathe
through
their
belly.
Babies are much calmer than we are.
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on the baby, though.
Well,
They cry because they want something. Or that's
Yeah.
how they communicate.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to stand up and put the mats away, and we can do a few rounds of walking meditation just to get our legs moving, and that we can sit back down and share our experience.
Ready for a nap?
I'm getting ready for the day and getting better.
Okay. So with walking meditation, it also, if you really do walking meditation with the basic technique, it really make you slow down, because you breathe in, you step up, and you breathe out, you step up with the other foot. Okay, so if you do that, it slows down your walking. But if you have time, like Krisha can share with you that she meditates at work, right?
Yeah, when I was working, I used to meditate while I was at work. I'd do a walking meditation in the parking lot. And so, you know, you can't always just walk really slow when you're walking in the parking lot. So I would breathe in, hold, and then breathe out.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, yeah,
That one helps a lot. I used to do it at work all the time.
yeah,
Wherever I walk, I counted rhythm, whether it was.
yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah.
dance down on
So,
a quick path.
yeah,
I did that at the gym
but
too, because a lot of times they play the
My own
news,
little
and I don't want
world.
to be watching the news first thing in the morning, you know. And so on the treadmill, just do that pace.
yeah,
And then
yeah. But yeah, so the basic, if you really have time and you do this, it really slow you down, so you can be aware of your surrounding and take it all in. So if I ring the bell like this, when you hear the bell ring, you step up with one foot, and then when I bring the next bell, you step up with the other foot. But as you step up, pay attention to your breath. So step up, breathing in, and step up with the other foot, breathing out. Yeah? Okay. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. So I'm going to use my voice instead. So deep breathing in, slowly breathing out. Deep breathing in, step up. Slowly breathing out, step up. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breathing in, slowly breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep breathing in, and slowly breathing out. Now bring awareness to your foot. Breathing out, breathing in, your feet, right? Deep breathing in, and slowly breathing out. In and out. In and out. In and out. Now I'll use the bell one more. Okay. Deep breathing in, step up. Breathing out, step up. Each time you hear the bell, you step up. Okay. A few more steps, we will return to our seats. Deep breathing in and slowly breathing out. Okay, that's it. So that's how we do the walking meditation. So it teaches us to be aware of what we're doing, what we're feeling. So, yeah, that's okay, yeah. So do you want to stretch for a bit? And we can sit down, like stretch, swing your back, and then we'll stretch our lower back, right? So this is a good movement, and I don't know if Sean is getting better at it yet. It's eagle pose. Eagle pose. So you cross one arm underneath the other arm.
You kidding me?
Yeah. Well, you can't. If you can't do that, you do that. Yeah. So you do one arm underneath the other arm. Yeah. It's hard. If it's hard for you, whatever you can do. You can do this too.
So next week
Yeah.
I have to be further.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So you do this, and then you breathe in. You lean back. And breathe out, you bend forward, as much as you can. So you can feel the lower back stretch. And then breathe in, come back up. And breathe out, bend down. Breathe in, come back up.
If that's too hard.
Yeah. And then you can switch arm. Okay, you switch arm, the other arm is underneath, and then you do that again. So breathe in, lean back, and breathe out, bend over. This way you feel the shoulders, the upper back, and the lower back stretches. Okay. And breathe out, coming down.
Is this going to stretch my shoulder?
Yeah. Deep breathing in, come back up. And deep breathing out. Do you feel the shoulder stretch?
Yes.
And the lower back at the same time. So it actually stretches your whole back. That's it. Yes. Okay.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed the session today.
Really? So we are going to share the experience. This is my favorite part. So, who volunteers to go first? You go first.
Okay, so let me sit down. Sorry, I'm trying not to grovel, but can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
Rebecca.
Hi. So Thursday at work was an awful day and just ended awful. And so since Thursday, my sympathetic
Sympathetic nervous system. Yeah.
nervous system has been like firing ever since then. And I knew today would kind of be a reset. And so I'm just really excited to have, I don't even want to cry, but I want to cry, to have this opportunity to have that reset if there's been like a really bad week or something like that. So this was just really nice and really needed big time. So thank you. Thank you so much.
I hope we can let that be in the past, right? Whatever happened on Thursday, it's gone.
Yes, it's gone.
It's gone.
Thursday.
Unfortunately, I know it's going to happen again, but
No.
there's just a doctor that just makes me feel stupid. But anyway, so it's okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It's not you. It's at work. It's at work, I just want to say.
We didn't have the appointment.
No. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah. Well, since I'm sitting here, maybe I'll go to Lucretia.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm really appreciative of the opportunity to do the laying meditation today. Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah.
For seeing that. So yeah, I'm like you, where I go to the beach.
Yeah.
And on the beach today, I was very dissociated from any challenges that I had in my life. And so, I mean, that's great. Another thing is, like, last night was the first time I did an overnight meditative recording. And yeah, while I was sleeping, it's kind of like a mind programming thing, you know? No, I didn't put it in my ears because I can't sleep with anything in my ears like that. But I know they said, you know, you can wake up tired because I don't remember the exact reason saying you wake up tired, but I know for me it takes a while to listen to somebody talking to actually just sleep. And so anytime I would get up in the middle of the night hearing that talking, then again, it would take me a minute to get back to sleep. But it was very, like, the words of it were very calming, relaxing, and it tied in very well with what we're doing this morning because I'm already in a very relaxed state. And then coming here to be able to continue that as I get ready for my day is very helpful.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I have to try that.
I like to try that. Is this YouTube?
No, it's the Pause app. It's a breathwork app.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, not that one. That's the one I do every day for breathwork, but this was through Mind Valley.
Mind Valley. Yeah, I've heard somebody mention that the other day. But
Now
it's the
you'll all
same
start getting
concept?
ads for Mind Valley.
Mind Valley, oh yeah.
Because you said it right, so it's all listening.
Is it mindfulness meditation?
It's everything, possibly more. All different types of classes, courses, meditation, breathwork.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
And
great.
what is it called?
Mind Valley.
Mind Valley.
Mind Valley.
That means you can teach us.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Sean.
Hi.
Yeah, how was your practice today?
Good. Have
Yeah.
fun.
Yes?
Yeah. Like it.
Yeah.
I didn't do the ice bath. I came here instead.
Oh, okay.
Thank goodness I'm tired of it.
Yes. And then the ice bath?
My cousin, he gave me the sad speech. No, all my friends in Indy do it. Nobody here in town does it. Please do it with me. I was like, fine. This was a month ago. So I've done it about every day for a month with him.
So,
And we're up to about an hour to 2 hours
Sitting in the ice bath.
no meditation.
Okay, I was
Meditate.
that's not.
We do a Wim Hof meditation
yeah.
for just until we feel it, and then we do the ice bath, which is 5 minutes at 39 degrees.
Oh.
We're down to 39, and then I go do yoga. So I'm still working breath work, and then I work out, and then practice Tai Chi in the evening.
Yeah. I think the ice bath idea has some healing to it too.
It resets all your
Yeah.
resets your whole system. So we're autoimmune, so it resets all that. It's actually taking the inflammation away.
It's like shocking your body.
So even if you can't do the ice bath, practice turning the water down, and then just try to get 5 minutes of a cold shower. Get as long as you can. But
like 10 seconds.
yeah, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But the idea, another idea behind it that I like is it teaches you actually how to breathe and not be afraid. Like for me, I was afraid to breathe in front of everybody. What everybody would think of me and embarrassed if my belly went out and all this other stuff. And I was like, finally now I'm like, who cares?
No,
Just-
I mean,
Because it's free healing, it's free oxygen, it's in the air. You can use it for your benefit, your health, and it's
not mine.
but with the cold, if you get used to it, if you jump in there and you practice, if you have the mindset that I'm going to use my breath work to get through it, you can go through a lot more than what you think you can. And it's enabled me, like I have a lot of fears, and it's enabled me to get over a lot of those fears. And for some reason, every time I get in it, I get less fear of anxiety, going out in public, just normal things. And I would get locked up in my house, like, because of the opioids that I've been off of for a month or more.
Sean used to take it for 4 times a day for his pain. Yeah.
And since I've been off that, it's been good. And I thought it was easy, but I think the one thing I'm experiencing is the withdrawals. I'm just like, after I get done doing everything I just said, I'm wiped. I get so, like, physically, I'm okay. Mentally, I'm a wreck sometimes. Like, I getting stuff done. I'm like, it's like I got ADHD. I know I got to do it, but this is more fun, so I want to do this. So I have to get some discipline and just outside of all the
Did
health
you get back
stuff.
to work?
No work. No work.
Okay.
Because yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you're talking about the ice bath. We have a freezing pool in our backyard right now. With that, the same thing.
Yeah.
It's
Same thing.
Like that same thing, even though it doesn't go down to 39 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get a
yeah.
thermometer though to make sure, so you doesn't scare you to death.
Oh no, it's around 76.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just have to start where you.
So like when I went to Lake Michigan, we went to Lake Michigan, and
Oh, that's cool.
it was at 65.
Okay.
Okay, now when I started doing this, I started doing it in the 60s, and I worked my way down. You go slow. You can't go fast with this, or you'll hate it your first time, like I did. And if you bring yourself down gradually, it will help your inflammation. What you got going on, it will reset it. I'm sorry. I'm convinced on this part that I've spent all this money on health, healing, chiropractors, acupressure, acupuncture, yoga, blah, blah. The list just goes on and on. Shamans, blah, 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 doctors. I spent all this money, and it's like an ice bath.
No, it's meditation.
A $5 bag of ice and meditation took care of a lot of it.
Because you started
Because
here even before that, right?
I guess, because it's just been a process. Like when we started with the meditation on Zoom, I did the meditation, but I only did it when we had a class, and then I started kind of incorporating it with Tai Chi, and then realized that
And you do it 3
when
times
we
a
do
day.
it slow, it's meditation.
Yeah.
And then it just all kept progressing
Yeah.
to where I'm at now.
Yeah. So you do it 3 times a day at least now, right?
Quite,
Yeah.
probably more, but I'm retired. I have a lot of time to do this. And even my friends that haven't seen me for a couple months, they're like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "What'd you do?" And I'm like, "I just started fasting and ice baths, and meditation." They're like, you're doing a lot. And I'm like, "Well, I don't have to work anymore."
Yeah. Well, thank you.
They're like,
Yeah.
"True." And I'm like, thankful. Like, I get the opportunity to actually sit back and do this and enjoy it. So like the recovery process after doing it, I'm like sore from everything I've done this week. I'm like, oh my God, is this going to be worth it? I hope this is worth it.
Well, thank you for sharing. I think your story is an inspiration for a lot of patients. So to see how you heal in 18 months, that's really, really good. I mean, you can show your hands, and we don't see any swelling now.
Well, the problem,
normal pair of hands.
the issue is I feel 20. And I remember all the things I did when I was 20. And then I go and do them.
Really? Oh,
And I
that's
can
great.
do them, some of them, just as damn good as I did them when I was young. But boy, it sure does hurt the next 3 days.
Yeah. But were
But
you able to do that
the
a year
ice
ago?
bath gives me like a faster recovery rate,
Uh-huh.
is what I'm noticing.
Yeah. It reset your genes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's another thing she just said. It resets your
Your
genealogy,
genes.
your genes.
Yeah.
You know,
Your
I so
DNA.
believe
So.
in genealogy and the science behind passing down the genes to your children,
Yeah.
grandchildren.
Mhm.
Just pass that on.
Yeah. Well, Mohsin, how did you feel today?
I felt really good. I enjoyed the session, especially the lying down part of it. It was very relaxing. And thanks, Rebecca, for suggesting that. Another thing I really enjoyed is I see my wife, she is like a shark. She keeps on moving all the time.
Yeah.
So it was enjoyable to see her slow down a little bit. And so I really enjoyed that part too. So I'm going to be coming here hopefully every Saturday.
Every Saturday,
Yes.
Until she is in the routine, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
So thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for coming and
Mhm.
joining us. We like being here together too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you. And hi, Leslie.
Hi.
How was your experience
I'm
today?
still struggling to slow down, like you says, because my mind is just races like this 24/7. And
Yeah.
from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep, it's like to do. We got to do
Yes.
this, got to do this.
Yes.
And it just starts organizing thoughts, organizing things. So I'm compartmentalizing stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And just, I have triggers. I have to figure out how to calm those triggers in my life. You know, they're like just the simple act of Mohsin not being on time. It's a standard policy and it drives me insane. And I'm a very punctual person because that was instilled in me. So the drive up here, he could tell I was speeding. I was tense because I was like, I got to get there on time. I got to get there on time. And he's patting my, I'm like, it won't help me with your pats on my shoulder because I'm still worked up. You know, I'm worked up. And it takes me a long time to decelerate and calm myself down. So I knew that I was struggling today because I'd already worked up to that tense level. And so it takes these small things to trigger me because it's not in my genealogy to be late, to be not organized, to let go, to slow down is not in my personality makeup. How to get there is going to be my battle. Is how to slow down is going to be my biggest struggle in life because I don't know how to do it.
So during the meditation, when you had to slow down.
I was trying. I was fighting. It was my body, my brain was fighting it. You know, because that's what it knows how to do. And I could hear you saying, "Try to imagine this light." I'm like, it's coming right in, and it's going choo 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 into me. You know, so it's just an automatically speed up thing, even in my slow thoughts. So that is, I think, is going to be my challenge during this meditation process. How do I get to a point of relaxation and not overthinking things and reacting the way I did, where it just, my entire system went into overdrive and now I can't calm down because I couldn't focus on the meditation because I'd already worked myself up. So how do I get there? And it's going to have to be not just me, it's going to be my family understanding this is who she is. And we got to also adapt. We've also got to adapt around her and not, don't change me into what you want me to be. You know, don't change me into how you think I should be. This is who I am.
Yeah.
You know, and that's my makeup. It's my internal design. And I don't choose to be that way. It's just the way God made me. And
it takes time.
It takes time. Like like I know he's like, he and I are yin and yang with no dot. That's exactly what we are. Kids say that. So I've learned not to battle some of the things with him, but I also need other people in my life to rise to the to the level and help me where the level I'm at and kind of meet me there. And then it'll calm me down. Because when I notice when people do rise to that level, I'm automatically on a very calm level. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, and so, and that's what I need, that awareness around me to just get to that state where
know that this is who she is. This is what she's made of, and this is what triggers her. And just get there. So because really the most influential person in my life is him. So the trigger is him, and because I react to anything he does, says, or whatever, because I care and I love him and I want to make sure he's happy. So that puts me on a sacrificial thing for his needs. I'm like, hello, here's me struggling now. You also have to meet me at that level. And it's just that give and take that I think will get me to that point. I'm seeing the beginnings of it here with this awareness. The fact that I've had the diagnosis I've had is I've seen a change in him. Suddenly take note that, because he saw the other day I broke out I hadn't broken out in 2 weeks, and I did because there was a stressor that came in, really knocked me, and next morning I had, so, and I brought it to his attention, and by the afternoon he had taken care of the situation like he had never before, and I was like, whoa, what just happened here? So I know he's aware, and that makes me feel good. And just coming over here and bringing him along for the journey, like he's here because he wants to support me, not because and I think the fact that he's benefiting from it is also great for me, because it's something we can do together. We've been married 46 years and we have a long way to go, but so so we're
I mean,
we're in a good place, but I think
no, she looks so young. She's a lot,
so I think this is going to be very beneficial for me, Trent, for both of us.
It takes
I think
time.
it's going to be a good thing for both of us, and I think our lives are about to take a shift in a very positive. I feel that in me, that it's going to go in a territory I've always wanted it to go in. And I think it's going to be good.
I think, Rebecca, you can feel, you have empathy to this, right? Because she was, everything that happened to Rebecca a year ago, less than a year ago, you came in at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, it was the beginning of this year, and it's funny you say that what you say about spouses, because they are the ones who can trigger us more than anybody else, and vice versa. But last night, my husband and I were joking. We were outside and we were joking, like the friendship that I wanted, the best friendship that I wanted. And I took a moment and I'm like, this is just really nice. And it's about, I needed him to accept me because I'm chaos. Like I want to be organized and be a perfectionist, but I fail. So in my head, it's like,
it's like the opposite.
Absolutely. My husband's a slob. Didn't say that.
No. When he came to the retreat, the whole day retreat.
I'm gonna make him come to the next one, I think, too. I have to yank him along sometimes to, the stuff that I want to do. But this is just really helped my relationships with my kids. My daughter usually comes with me, but she had to go to the bank. And I have off the charts ADHD. And so the meditation helps me with my coping mechanisms. I know that I'm not going to have empty thoughts. So it's really nice if I can focus on one thought. And so usually when I come here, I'm able to kind of work, like I was thinking about Thursday, slowly, and take that one thought, which normally I'd be like, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Like, it made me feel this way. Oh, it made me feel this. You know what I mean? Just that everywhere. So yeah, it's been less than a year and I've had so many changes. She has a lot of good advice too, by the way. She's helped me a lot with some really good stuff. But yeah, I mean, we've been married 23 years, so not even there, but I do hope to get there. But God, yeah, our spouses can be the one that just drives us nuts. But I love them. I love him. And I have to accept him too, because he sees life differently. We don't even speak the same language. Like, our kids will see us arguing about the same thing. Yeah, our kids will see us arguing and they're like, they're saying the same thing, and we don't even realize it until we finally work through it and we're like, oh. But he speaks in a way that's just foreign to me. I don't understand it still. But and he thinks differently. I call him engineer minded. He's very logical, very I joke that he's my rock, but rocks are cold and hard sometimes. And yeah. And he's very engineer minded in that he's non-emotional. And I'm a very emotional, very much did you see what I did? You didn't see what I did. You don't love me. You know what I mean? I just kind of go down that route. But this has just really helped me. It really has.
Thank you very much for sharing your feelings and experience. So we love to have you here. And yeah. So I hope.
The next few Saturdays, like we're traveling to visit our grandkids.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
we have 5, and we
Yeah.
got number 6 on the way in
Number 6 on the
November.
way.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
how many kids do you have?
3 boys.
Yeah.
Boys?
A girl.
How are your teen years?
Sorry?
That's another conversation.
The teen years?
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't like my kids.
Yeah, but we'll come on the Saturdays we're available.
Yeah.
And then once I think the
You-
baby comes in after that, then we get into
Yeah. That's good. You can watch it online.
Yeah, I'm
on
going
live
to do
stream.
that.
So if you want to do
Yeah.
it, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but my kids are also very vested in this. They're like, like my eldest sent me Netflix. They've got a series on meditation.
Yes.
And so they're very encouraging
That is
of this.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also a physician, so
Oh,
he
is
just
he?
started his new job
Yes. Yeah.
in Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
Oh, how
Yeah.
proud you must
Yes.
We are.
We're very
Yeah,
proud
we're
of all
blessed.
our 3
We're very
sons. They've done
blessed.
well for
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
He and
All
I
doctors.
are now going to discover a friendship that we
Again.
never had.
That's right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you get so focused on
You do.
everything
And you lose
else.
yourself.
You lose yourself. Yes. Yep. And it's time for you to find yourself.
Yep.
And find him.
Yep.
And
And to find me.
yep. And to
Yep.
I hate to say this, to lose that criticalness of each other
And to be truthful.
and to be truthful.
This
and-
platform is allowing me to say what I've not said before, which is to
Yes.
say you're my trigger. I've never had the nerve to say it, and I'm saying it today.
Oh.
But I need him to understand what I mean. It's not negative. That's how close you are to me. That's the
Yes.
impact you have on me.
Yes.
You know?
But couples should learn to give each other freedom to be who they are.
Yes.
Like I understand and really try and do what I need to do, not to trigger it, but to get at every wedding before the bride and groom or before the first guest arrives is not my cup of tea. I could care less. I'll go half an hour later. But I'm a very calm and chill person. Not too many things bother me.
Yeah.
But she's the opposite of that. So I've learned to compromise on that.
Yeah.
But that's what it means is couples have to give each other the freedom to do what makes them happy without you being there.
But I think it's understanding what are the absolute triggers that are non-negotiable. There's some that are non-negotiable because that's just what it takes. And there are others that you can bend. Is
Yeah.
understanding that.
Yeah.
It's like the toilet paper.
Oh yeah,
I have the
from
toilet
the
paper
top.
on that top. Yes.
Yeah, I could put it from the bottom and I'll put it from the top, and I won't say anything. I'm like, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
So that's a bendable thing, right? Being on time is absolutely no for me in my books. That's just something that just triggers me because that's how I was raised with my father. Like on time, and so that's part of my
half-hour early.
upbringing. And I feel this courtesy to your host. If they've invited you on time, be on time. It doesn't matter if you're the first one. It's courtesy to your host. And that's how I view it. So those are the kind of things that I think that journey of discovery will now get us to figuring out those things.
I can say, sorry, I keep talking. That because I could be a late person too, and they actually say that people who are late a lot are they look positively optimistic
They are.
because they think that I can get there on time. And yeah, I have that problem too. So
That I'll give him full optimism. And I am like half there. Because I'm always like, maybe. I just don't want to set myself up for disappointment. So I won't go all the way to the top like he does because I don't want to be hurt.
and then he'll say that you're not giving yourself the ability probably
To experience
enjoy-
everything, and
yeah,
yes,
and
I agree,
grow
and I
to
would
enjoy
totally
the
be
moment and stuff, yeah.
100% agree with him on it. I don't, because I'm afraid to get hurt emotionally. I don't want to. So I think that's the protective cocoon around me. You know? So
It's beautiful you're sharing that. Thank you.
It helps
Yes,
me.
thank you.
it's allowing.
This is a therapy session.
It is. It is
It
actually.
is. It's group therapy, right?
I
Group
know.
therapy.
It is the best.
Yeah.
We'll work it out, we'll work it out.
Yeah, this is the benefit of being together. It's hard to get this when you try to meditate by yourself at home. Yeah, so that's why I love coming here. The energy is very healing, and we support each other too. So thank you for spending
Thank you
time
so
with
much.
us.
Thank you.
Yes,
guys.
yes, yeah. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Enjoy your weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's all try those.
And
I'm
say-
taking my little
say bye to
granddaughter
everybody
the Germs
in
Museum.
online.
I'm picking her up. She's 3 and she's so excited.
Yeah.